So thank you very much for my long introduction. Actually, I have to make it quick because it already past 12 o'clock. But I just need to introduce again that actually I'm like one of managers, one of executive for Gemini Blockchains, and I'm doing as like an external for Faculty of Engineering, Chiang Mai University since 2013. And as the MC announced that I mainly as like an energy expert. I'm not financial expert, so don't ask me too much detail on that. But my CEO, Mr. Thanu, Intala Thanu, he knew about this very well. But from system point of view, this is one thing that we are concerned. For the Bitcoin and business continuities, this is quite, when we come up with this topic, how can we deliver this to this seminar? So I just want to pick out the pictures of how we do business continuities on Bitcoin and what should be the whole pictures from like the whole supply chains from the beginning. So this is what I'm going to deliver by, hopefully I can finish it before 1 o'clock. So for the business that what we call business continuities from Gemini Blockchain point of view, we introduced 6 business model that like operate 6 integrated synergistic business model start from Bitcoin mining. Actually powered by renewable energy, but the main part that we are going to concentrate is like a form solar power. And we will see what is going on treasury hedge fund, that's the strategic assets management and portfolio growth and risk mitigation. The third one is arbitrage trading, the capitalizing on market inefficiencies, profit from price disparities. The third one is Lightning Network node, mainly in Thailand and Indochina. So how we enabling fast and low cost transaction, especially the network capacity and connectivities. And the fifth one is how we cope with the manufacturing of hardware, producing cutting-edge equipment and innovation in mining and network technologies. And the last one is the renewable energies operations, mainly on solar power. This is what we are going to see. So the first one is the Bitcoin mining. That the Bitcoin mining is the process of, as you know already, is the process of using specialized computer like SIC miners to solve complex cryptographic puzzles and securing the Bitcoin network and earning nearly mint Bitcoin as a reward. And we operate, our operation are powered exclusively by solar energies or renewable energy, both rooftop installation or existing facilities that are dedicated to the system. So how it works, start from, I will not go into much detail technically, but just want you to see the picture that this is how we model, how we do our business model, because there are some really technical, but just okay. If you need some more explanation on that, just come to me after this. So the first component that we work on this business model is like we have solar energy source, actually solar powered, and we can convert to electricity by the sunlight. And this energy source will power the mining hardware. That means we are going to get detailed rated generation ASIC miners to how to optimize in efficiency way. And most of all, there is like kind of heat dissipation causing from the system. So the third component is cooling system that we are going to do more detailed immersion, cooling tanks, or even air cooling adapt for tropical climate, especially in Thailand. And mining pool, that means the large network, growth, a miner node and share payout. This is another component. And the last one is Bitcoin treasury, to do a secure and modern share with a pile of and with safe strategic policy. And what is the advantage for solar mining? So I just say that this is the first one that we call solar mining for Bitcoin. The first factor is solar irradiance. Thailand received, actually this is the average figures that we are going, we have about 5 to 5.5 kilowatt hour per square meter per day. This is how we are among the highest in Asian and global competitive. There are another two competitive. We talking about this solar irradiance. The one is Vietnam and the other one is Malaysia. But they have their specific potential. But Thailand is the one. And the second factor is government offer incentive, especially the tax deduction up to 200,000 baht for installation, and also include with a low interest loan via state banks. The third one is land viabilities, especially in central and northeastern industrial estate offer affordable land with proper infrastructures. And the last factor is quite very interesting, regulatory environment. We have a clear framework for solar. PPA stands for Power Purchase Agreement. At this moment, we have quite clear framework of this, especially with a distribution utility like Provincial Electricity Authority or PEA, in Metropolitan Electricity Authority or MVA. They already established this kind of process to support. So this is how. How can this is not work? Yep, that's okay. So the second business is like a treasury hedge fund. That is the one thing that we are thinking about, how treasury hedge fund managed by Bitcoin assets generate from mining operation and particularly from external capitals. Using sophisticated risk management, with actively managed Bitcoin treasury. So this is how we define the treasury hedge fund. And how it works. It works from these four strategies. The first one is called holdings. That is, there will be a base position for mining revenue, help for long-term appreciations. And the second strategy is hedging or short, using derivative, both futures and options, to open short position, dealing high volatilities and protecting treasury value. And yield generation, deploying portion of holdings into DeFi protocol or structured products for additional use. And the last strategy is dynamic allocation. We have to adjust long, short, both long and short exposures based on market conditions, volatilities, and macro factors. And why this model suits with Thailand regulatory landscape? There are many aspects. The most three aspects is, the first one is SEC licensing. This is the Security Exchange of Commission. That we are applying for digital assets fund managers license. This will enable us to regulate treasury management and the derivative access aspect. That means Thailand has regulated digital access, future trading through license exchange. This is Thailand already has such kind of this aspect. And another one is institutional evolution aspect. As Thai institutions increasingly hold digital access, demand for professional treasury and for professional treasury management grow. This is most two aspects that how this fit with Thailand regulatory landscape. So. Yep. The third one is arbitrage trading. What is this? The arbitrage is the practice of simultaneously buying and selling Bitcoin across different markets to profit from price discrepancies. And we will execute arbitrage strategy across geographic, exchange, future spot, and cross-access strategy. And how it works? Yeah, we are talking about the mechanism. The geographic is like kind of buying lower price international exchange and sell at higher price with Thai exchange. And the futures and spot mechanism is like we buy spot Bitcoin at premium and also sell future contract when it at premium as well. And at the same time, there's like kind of cross exchange that will automate both. They are going to have like automated both monitor Thai price and execute when spread exit cost. So how to frame such kind of this business model for Thailand, because they are for different factors. Start from capital control. The traditional control limited inward and outward funds, creating persistent price premium. The second one is exchange fragmentation, multiple rising exchange with varying liquidity, creating price discrepancies. And retail dominance, Thai market is retail heavy, leading to less efficient pricing and larger spread. And the last one is regulated environment rising exchange with KYC or ML compliance that will create higher barrier that can create arbitrage window. So the first one is Lightning Network node, especially in Thailand and Indochina. The Lightning Network is the layer 2 scaling solution built on top of Bitcoin, and we will operate node in Thailand and broader Indochina regions like in Vietnam, Laos, Malaysia, Cambodia, whatever, and serve as liquidity provider. And will enable instant near zero cost Bitcoin transaction is one of the most important, and provide network infrastructure and gateway services. How this works? It starts from the first component, the node operation with high availability server with software, and the liquidity provision, locking Bitcoin in channels, and the routing fees for facilitating payments. The fourth one is connectivity. Establishing channel with major global node on both on and off ramp for Thai users. And the enterprise services, Lightning payment processing for Thai business, accepting Bitcoin. And how it framed to Thailand, because in Thailand, we are like a regional hub. Thailand is the economic center for Indochina. Digital infrastructure served in border regions. And one of the most important things is cross-border payment, like some speaker already said about the payment by this way. Asian country prioritizing cross-border payment connectivities, Lightning to enable instant and low-cost remittance. And the third one is tourism economy. Thailand's massive tourism sector create natural demand for cross-border payment that is supporting to this one. And the regulatory openness, Bank of Thailand and Securities and Exchange Committee are exploring digital payment infrastructures. Lightning arrive with their goals. This is the first one. So next piece. Yeah, the fifth one is mining and Lightning hardware manufacturing. So what is that? This business model involves both local manufacturing and assembly of ASIC miner, this is the Bitcoin mining hardware, the Lightning Network node hardware, including servers or anything that concerning with the Lightning Network node hardware. And most important thing is the cooling system that adapt for a typical climate, like in our countries. And another one is the platform that we are using, power management. We are dealing with power management system for solar indicated mining. And how it works? It's work from the first component, like the assembly of the imported chip and component assembly into finished miners or finished node in Thailand. Localization, we will adapt hardware for Thai condition, especially for cooling, humidity, protection, and one of the most important things is with compatibility. This is quite very technical concerns. And another component is maintenance and repair. Provide after-sales services, repair and warranty for mining equipment. OEM and ODM partnership, so we cannot do it alone, so we need to do like a kind of partner with global manufacturers to produce Thailand brand equipment. This is one of our goals. So why Thailand? As already mentioned, we are half of anything. Concerning to this, we are have mature electronic ecosystem already in Thailand. And BOI offer incentive for significant tax incentive, and including R&D as well. And we have a skilled workforce, that's most important. We have strong technical educations and many skilled technicians that concerning to such kind of this hardware. And one of the most important things is the supply chain. Thailand established many logistic and component supply chain concerning to electronic ecosystem. So next, please. So the sixth one, the sixth business. Oh, sorry. Okay, it's work again. Let me go back. Okay, the sixth one, this business model involves the development, ownership, and operation of solar energy infrastructure. Start from solar rooftop installation on company-owned and potentially third-party commercial or industrial building. On another side, so we are doing solar farm. That's like kind of a grounded mount utility scale solar installation dedicated to powering mining operation and potentially selling excess power to the grid. This is why we are talking to in many points about the grid connection and grid compatibility. And how it works? Yes, start from the project development that includes start from land acquisition, permitting, engineering, procurement, construction, testing, commissioning, and commercial operations. We are dealing with PPA structure. There are two kinds of PPA structure. The first one is long-term power purchase agreement with mining operation. This is the internal PPA structures. And potentially in each area they have more potential about the excess energy. We can have additional PPA with utilities or corporate off-taker, whatever. Most of our battery storage is one of the things that we are thinking about. We will integrate battery storage to provide 24 hours and 7 days a week power availability and grid services. This is one thing that we don't allow our system to stop or to break down. So this is the kind of backup, power backup to the system. And again, grid integration. Connecting to PEA or MEA depend on the area grid. This is we can sell potentially excess power under a regulated framework that already announced by regulators. And why Thailand strategic for this solar development? The first one again, solar resource. As I already mentioned, this is the average figures among the best in Southeast Asians, and the government already announced some years ago on this plan, the plan that we call Alternative Energy Development Plan, or ADP. This will target to reach about 30% of renewable energy by 2037. And yes, regulatory framework again. They established framework for private PPA and for solar rooftop and utility scale solar. And the last one, grid infrastructure. We have a reliable grid with established interconnection procedure. This is the one thing that we need to consider when we develop such kind of this project. So this is like kind of example for Bitcoin and business continuities that you may think about. And for Gemini blockchain, our philosophy is simple. Process must come with good governance, And we actually call like kind of white podcast or even green or clean podcast. We partner with our regulators like Bank of Thailand, Securities and Exchange Commission, and to work to cooperate. This kind of cooperative engagement, we invite reputable Green Image board members to monitor, to look after what we are going to do, and we build a global advanced, transparent, auditable fintech company. So this is another milestone that I have to deliver to you. For our liquidity plan is clear. We aim to list on the stock exchange either via IPO or ICO within 2 or 5 years. This will provide liquidity for our early shareholders, either with transparent market valuation and to build broad investor confidence. We are building this as for the public market. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your time and attention. If there is any question concerning to this, just come to me at my email address, or I'm quite sure that there are some questions that concern with more Bitcoin or more technical and financial. Mr. Thanu can answer you. This is our CEO for blockchain, Gemini blockchain. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you.